and welcome back to my channel. This is Azhia Aquiel, and today I am doing my first sort of story time. I wish I kind of prepared for this. I've been thinking about doing this video for a long time. I just didn't think that, I had stopped long enough or that I really wanted to talk about this yet, but I figured why not. So today I'm going to talk about why I stopped smoking and smoking weed. Just to clarify, a lot of people might look at me and say, you don't look like the type of person that would smoke. And honestly, I feel like I wasn't the type of person to smoke, but I did smoke for a long time. I'll get into that. So I want to start with the first time that I ever smoked. So the first time that I ever smoked, I was 16 years old, and it was a horrible experience. I was just really paranoid, and we were watching TV and everything was freaking me out that we were watching, so I really didn't like the experience. So after that I didn't smoke again from the time I was 16 to the time I was 19, and when I was 19 I started smoking again. However, it was for a reason that was kind of very negative, but something happened when I was 19 and I started smoking just to kind of cope with it. I believe that I started my depression when I was 19. The time that I smoked was in January or December of 2018, December of 2017. Can't remember which one. During the time that I did smoke, I would just smoke to kind of mask my feelings. I didn't really talk about my feelings for a long time. So I would just smoke because I was bored, to mask my feelings, and because a lot of the people that I hung around smoked all the time. Well, I was smoking a lot. I remember when I was in college, I had recently gotten paid. I got paid and I put $200 aside. I was like, I'll just keep cash just in case I need to spend it. So I kept $200 aside, and not even a week went by and I spent that whole $200 on weed. So that was one red flag, how much it costs to smoke weed a lot. I would smoke every day. Whenever I was first starting to smoke, I had panic attacks when I smoked. One time I smoked and I felt like I couldn't breathe. I even had my roommates at the time take me to the emergency room, and the doctors were just like, nothing's wrong with you, you just need to calm down. That wasn't the last time I had a panic attack, and I started to just feel like, why am I smoking? Because when I smoke, at least 3 out of 5 times I'm feeling some kind of paranoia and I'm not enjoying it. When smoking weed, you should enjoy it if that's your thing. The reason why I stopped is because I just wasn't productive. When I went to college, I just didn't really care about my schoolwork. I was feeling depressed and codependent. When I was 21 or 22, my aunt passed away. So that's when I started to really start believing in God. However, that is also when my depression kind of peaked as well. I was smoking to mask my depression and my anxiety, which I still battle with anxiety. However, I can finally say that I am no longer depressed, which I am so beyond blessed to say. The time that really just made me realize that I needed to stop smoking, I was driving one time with my friend. Hey girl, she knows who she is. Was definitely there for me this night. Shout out to you, Ashley. I smoked a lot, and I remember I was driving, we were hitting a shade, if you know what that means, and all of a sudden I just felt like an outer body experience, I couldn't breathe, I was looking at myself from somebody else's perspective. So I pulled over and I was like, I can't drive anymore, you need to finish driving. Have her finish driving, and all while we're driving I'm trying to calm myself down because it's not about to be a repeat of going to the emergency room. So I'm trying to calm myself down, and I stick my arm out of the window, and I remember just watching my arm flailing in the wind and not being able to feel anything. I just didn't feel alive. I feel like I was just looking at myself, and I just remember thinking, if something happens, it'll be okay because God is watching over me, and whatever is His will is going to happen. I ended up staying the night over her house because I couldn't drive. I was walking up the stairs of her porch feeling like I couldn't feel my body. So I like literally just held her hand until I went to sleep and just woke up very thankful, still feeling a little weird, like I wasn't myself. After that, I did smoke for a couple more months and I was just like, why am I doing this? Why are you doing this to yourself? So I just knew it was my time to stop smoking. So that is the reason that I stopped smoking. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. Let me know what you thought of this video, if you smoke. Also, I did want to say I have nothing against all of my smokers, all of my people that smoke out there. As long as you get stuff done and as long as you're still positive and happy, do it. No judgment here. I smoked for a long time, for 6 years of my life. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Look what I got.